I'm gonna break up with him tonight because he's driving me up the wall.
You are?
Yes.
Ernest?
Hey, I've got competition. What?
He's there. I hate him.
What?
Take place tonight. Yes, reporters are welcome. Just between you and me, they can use all the help they can get. Can I put you on hold? Thank you. Wings Publishing Company, remember, your best place just waiting in the wings. Can I help you? Yes, that's correct. After tonight, we will be handling Lionel Upshaw, author of The Main Corpse. And that was no cadaver, that was my wife. His new play? It's called Done In. May I put you on hold? Thank you. Wings Publishing Company, remember, if it's not in the wings, it's not in the theater. Can I help you? No, we don't do puppet shows. That's right, no puppet shows, no games, and no animal acts. Okay, we had a pony once. Can I put you on hold? Thank you. Wings Publishing Company, remember, if you want your theater to really fly, don't forget the wings. Can I help you?
Did he get fresh? Did he get fresh? Let me tell you. Well, did he? That's what I said. I want to tell you he did.
Revivals? Oh, religious revivals. This call coming from a prison.
Anyway, we're going out again tomorrow night. Aren't you bringing him to the party? Nah. He has this thing about not wearing socks. Finally, a man you can bring to a food fight.
Yes, we do handle religious matter. Oh, of course, that's in our Wings and a Prayer section. Well then, let's see. There's tirades against greed, envy, sloth. Sloth? What's sloth?
Anyone who doesn't wear socks.
We run your entire gamut. We have your 7 basic vices covered, or you can choose our weekend packet, in which we charge you for 3 vices and throw in 2 for nothing. You have our new catalog? Look in the back. The prices are covered under the wages of sin.
So, when does the gala event start? One of these days, I'm going to be more than just a reader in this place. She's got to pay for the meeting for that stupid bum. Donuts. Would there be donuts? I love donuts. You wouldn't if you had it behind you. What's that supposed to mean? Look behind you. Hey! All right, girls, line up. Here it comes. You'll newt rock me.
Let's go. It's checklist time.
Listen, you need to come by and pick up one of our new catalogs. Yeah, well, see you in 15 to 20. Listen, I'll give you a call next week. I think we're getting a zebra. Okay, just drop by. There'll be plenty of flash bulbs. I'll show you where I was operating. Okay, listen, the party starts at 6:30. You still have time to print something.
All right, girls. I don't need to tell you what tonight all means to us. Tonight, we get our heads above water. And I don't mind telling you that we were on some pretty rocky terrain there for a while. And we're not out of the woods yet.
Excuse me, Maddie. Aren't you mixing your metaphors a bit there?
Mixing my, well, the way I see it, it's like this. There's this one patch of rocky terrain on which stands these woods, of which we're not out of as of yet.
Apparently, since we're still in the lake. That stuff about getting our heads above water?
What was I saying?
Have you been dating a lumberjack? Now you know she'll have that to Donald.
Woo, woo. Okay, you guys. Look, we're all like a family here, right? Now, what is a family?
Watch it. That might be rhetorical.
Ooh, ooh.
Dora?
Would there be donuts?
What?
It's your own fault. You asked the question.
All right, here's the plan. Tonight, we sign up Lionel Upshaw to our publishing company. I don't mind telling you that this establishment has seen better days. We've hit a minor slump, a little setback, but we're not down yet. And on the strength of that, J.B. Odell from First Federal will loan over $50,000 to refurbish the printing equipment. And I don't mind telling you that everything needs to run like clockwork tonight. Any questions?
No donuts, huh? You got that, did you?
Will Mr. Moon be giving one of his speeches as well? I don't want to waste all these yawns.
No, he's been preparing a speech for Mr. Moon, for the media, and Mr. Upshaw. In fact, he's been in there all day. I think I'll just go in and check on him. At ease.
What's the point in even reading this thing? I mean, it's all set to be published, isn't it? As long as there's a lot of girls in the scene. No, if that changes, and it appeals to teenagers, we're set. Aren't we?
Pity, why don't you and Doris go clean up your office? You know, hide the magazines, take down the pinups, like that.
They're straight. I I even threw away the cheese sandwiches. Not the pimento cheese. Great. No sandwiches, no donuts. Why don't you call us up and why don't have him bring something over? He probably eats with his feet. Oh, Tyrolia, buzz us when it's time to come out of our hole.
Wings Publishing Company, remember, if you want to feather your theatrical nest, don't forget the wings. Can I help you?
Oh my God!
Can I put you on hold? Thank you. What?
It's Mr. Moon. He's dead.
Dead? What do you mean he's dead?
I mean, he's dead. You know, post alive.
Did the dog come in here?
Doris, Mr. Moon is dead.
Dead? What do you mean dead?
Why is it that no one here understands the word dead? He's dead, all right? Look it up.
You mean he's unconscious?
No, I mean, he's dead. You know, one minute the next he's dead.
Isn't that just like a man? I mean, he was all right earlier. Are you sure he's really...
Who would make up something like that?
Well, I just can't believe... Wait, when was the last time anybody saw him?
Okay, we gotta keep calm, we gotta try and keep rational. It's no need to panic.
Huh, one of the best.
We gotta try and think. Who's been in there? I haven't been in there since this morning. Now, Tyrolia, try to remember. Who has been in there?
Everybody.
What's in our laundry? Shh. No, really, it wasn't dry yet.
Not now.
What's wrong?
Mr. Moon's dead.
Dead? What do you mean dead?
Ugh!
Deported, deprived of life. To die.
What do you mean, everyone?
Well, all of us, Mr. Upshaw, Mr. Odell, Donald McShane. Shoot, I guess everyone was coming to the party tonight.
Oh, the party!
Wait a minute, you two are serious.
As a heart attack.
Don't say that.
Brother, you leave the room for 2 minutes and...
How could he do this? Tonight of all nights. Couldn't he have waited till he got home?
I think it's one of those spur-of-the-moment type things. Wait a minute, that thing that you read about being deprived of life? What if it wasn't his idea?
What?
Criminally. I mean, we published enough whodunits, haven't we? Didn't you ever read any of them?
I try not to read too much of the stuff we publish. Keeps me awake at night. And the nightmares.
You mean you think somebody murdered him?
Well, I think he needs a second opinion.
All right, we have to think. Hypothesis. What happens if everyone finds out that the president of the Wings Publishing Company has just died?
Well, we get flowers.
No.
We get donuts.
No.
Oh, I get it. You mean business-wise, right?
Right. I'll tell you what happens. Mr. Upshaw won't sign with us, which means that J.B. Odell won't give us the loan, which means...
The end of civilization as we have come to know it. I read that somewhere.
Wait a minute. I'm not a doctor. Maybe I was wrong.
Honey, you weren't wrong. Did you ever think of becoming a doctor?
What do we do?
I need to think.
Yeah, but there's a dead guy in the next room. Well, what do you have to do? Bring him in here? No!
Oh, that's good. He seemed to like it where he was. I can't believe it.
Wait. I have an idea. Now, we know what's going to happen if this all gets out tonight. But just suppose, for argument's sake, that it doesn't get out. For a while.
Define a while.
You want me to get the dictionary again?
Not you. Just until tomorrow, say. Until the signings and the publishings are over. Now, how'd that be?
But what about the party itself? Isn't he like the host?
Just like you can't tell them apart.
Well, we'll deal with that when we come to it. Now, just think about it.
Think about it? I don't think that's on a job description.
Well, think about one other thing. I think he was poisoned.
Poison? How?
Well, you know how much coffee he drinks.
Just in case.
Yeah. Well, why do you think he was poisoned?
Remember when I first came to work here? I just finished up down at the police department. You people think you're nuts.
You mean that's what they look like? When they're deported, deprived of life.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Not as well dressed, but basically.
I was afraid of that.
Well, Buzz?
Huh? Me? Oh, yeah. Second in command.
What's the problem? bonuses, they're bound to get wise.
Well, why don't we just call 911?
It's too late for that. He's already dead.
I mean, for me, I think I'm having a coronary. And besides, they always have cute guys over at Memorial.
You know, we could dial 911.
Are you too crazy? It's a fair Catholic.
No, really. We could call them, and then they could send someone over here, and then they can tell us he's dead.
We know he's dead.
You know, Maddie, she's right. Right now, it looks like we're concealing the evidence. Unless, of course, we are concealing the evidence.
What? Wait a minute. You don't for 1 second think that we had anything to do with this.
Well, we did. We didn't, did we?
No.
Well, you were always arguing with him.
Well, what about you? You two dated for a while and suddenly all that stuff. I bet you there's a reason there.
Okay, you guys. Now, we have to come up with a plan. Because there's going to be people knocking at that door any minute.
They're here! They're here! We're all going to jail! Will you stop it? I always hated that about you. When we were kids and played cops and robbers, you were the one who always confessed.
Okay, everyone, just behave naturally.
And you knew I'd be the first one here, didn't you? A good reporter always gets there before the story happens.
Of course, the press. Who else?
You're a bit early, aren't you?
Can't I come visit my girl at work? Okay. So maybe I have an ulterior motive or two. Where's Elgar?
He's,
Out! Well, let me just say I have a few surprises. Remember how you said you guys needed all the publicity you could get for tonight? Well, I pulled a few strings with some buddies of mine over at Channel 3. And they're sending over a crew to cover the whole shindig.
What?
Don't worry, Bart. The fourth estate's arrived. Oops, sorry. Poor guy's been working to her. He's asleep on his desk. I thought you said he was gone.
I said he was out.
Yeah, cold.
What was that you were saying about sending a crew over from Channel 3?
A little present for you. Of course, I did have to promise him an interview with Lionel Upshaw, but you can set up, can't you, Pooh Bear?
Pooh Bear? Oh, that's dark. You.
Then, I figured, you and me can get away to this little hideaway where it's dark and quiet.
That all sounds great, Donald, but right now...
I know. A million things on your mind. I have to use your phone anyway. Tonight we make news!
Yeah, the police is dead.
We have to get him out of here. What are you doing?
Looking for another job.
Look! We are all intelligent women here.
Huh?
Well, most of us are intelligent women. Now, we have to think of a plan to get him out of here. How?
Well, we can't just carry a corpse outside.
Well, I knew we could depend on you.
Well, it's bad luck.
It's bad luck to carry a corpse. Well, there's something you hear every day.
You know, Maddie, she's right. We can't just hoist him up and give him the bums rush out of the building.
Don't you think I know that? We have to think of something we can do. Any ideas?
I got it. How about we stuff him into one of those big laundry hampers and wheel him out?
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but do we have one of those big laundry hampers?
I have to think of everything.
Well, couldn't we just lower him out of a window?
Like a double-lantern? Onto the streets in front of all that traffic?
Okay, Maddie, I got it this time. The script is pure gold. Won't have to stand in line to publish this one.
Oh, look, Maxie, this is not the time. Believe me, this is not the time.
Did they ever say to Shakespeare, this is not the time? Did they ever say to O'Neill, this is not the time?
Whenever their watch was wrong, probably.
Listen to this. It's a murder mystery scene. There's this old guy, and he has 4 sons, and each of them is written in his will. Get it?
Maybe someone...
But only they have to split it equally, unless one of the other brothers croak. But are you ready for this? They're quadruplets.
Well, that'll be a real cinch to cast.
Not my problem. I'm an artiste. I read that in the back of my book.
Gee, if you'd read further, you might have become a painter. You know, draw the little pirate in.
Look, Maxie, you might be the one. Listen, Elgar wants to see you.
Maddie!
No, really. See, he has this script he likes, but it needs a little help, a little doctoring. And I mentioned your name.
Really?
Yeah, and then he says to me, Maddie, see what you can do with this script. It's a murder mystery, see? Kind of like yours. And if you could help him with it, then he'd owe you a big favor. Get it?
Sure. What's the problem?
Well,
laundry hampers around?
No.
Maybe we could write one in.
No, see, you have to take the situation as is.
Yeah, kind of like an end of the year sale.
More like layaway.
I need some place to think.
Well, you can use one of the offices. You've got 10 minutes.
What do we do for 10 minutes?
Time for a will. I was only thinking of her all day.
Which may be here any minute.
Look, we need to stall for time. We can't let anyone go in here. But if they do, we need to hide the body.
Wait a minute. What do you mean we need to hide the body?
Well, somebody has to go in there and put Elgarth in the closet. Well, I thought of it.
Huh, that's good. A woman with a plan. You go ahead and we'll stay out here and see what a sucker you are.
Well, it's going to take more than one of us.
Well, I ain't going in there. I was scared of him when he was alive.
Well, I'm not going in there.
Well, this ain't on my job description either.
You go.
You come with me.
What if they had the body in the roll top desk?
They did that already in the front page.
Well, did it work?
No!
Damn.
Well, you're the one in charge now.
Oh, this is great. This is the thanks I get after personally hiring each and every one of you. Going to bat when you needed me, solving your petty little problems. Kitty, remember the time you came to me saying that you wanted to get your teeth capped? Remember how I talked you out of it because you never smile anyway? And Doris, remember when you came to me last year whining and crying about how no one here likes you? Remember how I solved that problem?
Yeah. Where is the dog, anyway?
And Tyrolia. Remember when you said to me that I simply cannot make ends meet anymore? Remember how I solved that?
Yeah.
She gave you a raise?
No, she gave me a paper route.
Now I ask for one little favor. Hide one little body, and this is the thanks that I get.
Maddie,
Yes.
it's not gonna work. Now will you get in there?
Somebody's here! Somebody's here!
Will you stop it? You sound like one of the three little pigs.
Well, we have to answer it. We're only expecting the immediate world here tonight.
Okay, let's everyone stay cool. Okay? I mean, we can still fall back on the old innocent, act like we haven't found the body yet.
That'll be plan B.
But what's plan A?
Well, anything that'll keep us from using plan B.
It's open.
Well, I'm back. Just got that ventilation problem knocked. Just had a breaker keys pop.
Oh, great. Listen, Eddie, if we have any more problems, we'll give you a holler.
Wait a second. Gotta look at the outlet.
No.
Check for the overload. Yeah, careful. Excuse me, ladies. You gotta look at your books.
Oh, that old line.
This is my boss's office, and he's having a very important meeting right now.
It's okay. They don't bother me.
Well, you can't go in there because, why can't we let him go in there?
You can't go in there because it'll let in the light.
Let in the light?
Yeah, you can't go in there because they're developing pictures. Yeah, that's it. They're developing pictures.
What kind of pictures?
They don't know. That's why they're developing them.
What if they do with the body of arsenic and old lace?
They buried it in the root cellar.
Root cellar? Root cellar. Bill ain't gonna have laundry and fridge. Sure ain't gonna have a root cellar.
Well, he's a writer.
Oh, poor guy. You give him a place to stay, too? Wow, you guys have heart.
Listen, why don't you check the other plugs in there?
I can do that. Hey, Donald.
Hey, Bill. Who was that?
That's what I'd like to know. He's our new janitor.
Yeah, he just started today, and he was in here. He was in here earlier.
So that's someone else who's been in there.
Yeah.
So who's been in there, so?
So we were just trying to figure out, is that a new tie?
Yeah, you gave it to me last week.
Girls, will you look at this?
Wow, that's real sharp. Is it rayon?
No, it's genuine silk.
And it sure goes good with that suit, too.
Yeah, this suit's good enough to be buried in.
Doris.
What's everybody so jumpy for? It's just a telephone.
I'll get it. The phone. Hello, Wings Publishing Company. Remember, got a dead body in your office? Don't forget the wings.
That's a new play we're publishing. A two-act murder.
Yeah, it's a dark, stormy night and then a power outage.
And 6 people trapped in an elevator, including the cops.
A helicopter tries to land in the building.
Firemen run to the rescue.
That's amazing. You can do all this on stage?
Well, we have to change the scenery.
Once. Yeah, with a set of 6. 3 men and 3.
Well, the thing is, we're signing Mr. Upshot tonight, and I guess it put us all a little on edge.
But I'm sure you have time for a little dinner before all the festivities begin.
No, Donald. Really, I have so much to do. So much to explain.
Well, if you won't take the time off, I guess I have to have a few words with Old Man Moon myself.
No! You can't be disturbed right now.
Hey, yeah, we already tried, and we really can't be.
Hun, I don't think he really appreciates you. If he only knew how much you're doing just for him. He's not conscious of any of it.
He's not conscious of anything.
See? Even Doris can see it.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What does he mean, even Doris?
Well, there's odd Dorises and there's even Dorises. You're an even Doris.
Oh.
So how about it? Dinner? Or I walk right in there and give him a piece of my mind?
No, I'll meet you at the corral.
Well, all right. But if you're not there in 10 minutes, I come back here and read the riot act to Old Man Moon.
He won't hear a word, believe me. Can we nail that thing shut?
That was Lionel Upshaw.
The author? What did he want?
Well, he wanted to speak to Moon.
Well, you didn't let him, did you? What? Did you think I was going to say something stupid?
No. There are times when you don't say anything. We treasure those moments.
What did you tell him?
Well, I told him Moon couldn't talk right now.
Good.
Say, did anybody know that Upshaw went to college with the boss?
You mean they knew each other before?
Mm-hmm.
Then why are we just now getting one of his scripts?
I didn't ask. All I know is he said he really needed to speak to Moon, though.
Oh. I was just hoping we could tell him that he went home sick or something.
Well, you're right. He does live alone.
Yeah. And he probably had his answering machine on. It would have been perfect.
Would've.
But didn't the boss have some big announcement to make?
Yeah, but we could have postponed that too, whatever it was.
I wish this thing would stop. What do they think we're running here anyways?
If only Mr. Upshaw didn't have to talk to Moon.
What difference does it make? If you had told Upshaw that Mr. Moon went home, he probably would have left anyway.
Oh, no. I know one way to keep that ham here and happy at the same time.
Well, aside from explosives, how?
You may tell the paparazzi that the divine Sarah has arrived. Star, stage, screen, and supermarket openings. If they have cash, I've got all the pork I can handle.
Oh, no. Sarah.
That was the exact situation my third husband used. I came home one day, unannounced. I wonder where he is now.
What are you doing here?
That was his second sentence. Deja vu, as the French say. They say a lot of other stuff. But hey, I'm a lady, so I take it by a big noir, so I come at an opportune time.
Oh, no. Can you leave?
Come now, for Madeline. I do gather there are some crisis for me. Tell Aunt Sarah, see if she thinks it make it better.
I doubt it.
Who was on the phone?
That was J.B. Odell.
The banker?
Oh, please tell me he's not coming to the party tonight.
He's not coming to the party tonight.
That was easier than I thought. Nothing is easier than you think.
That's not true. Thinking is never easy for me.
And a babe shall lead them.
Tell me you're not just saying that because I asked you to.
No, he's really not coming. But his wife is.
So close. I was so close.
And from what I hear, she's even more stick in the mud than Odell.
Yeah, I met her once. She got the personality of a tongue depressor.
Anyways, she's also an officer of the bank, ergo.
So it's now up to her if we get the loan.
Ah, the plot thickens. You girls must make patty cake with the powers that be to ensure your futures. Something along those lines?
What are you doing here?
Madam, I have been summoned, requested as it were, my presence sought, so that my light may
What
shine.
are you doing here?
Okay. As you know, I'm one of the great working actresses in this or any other city. And why, you ask?
Why?
Because I know my craft and its rigors, its demands, and being the consummate artist that I am, I have the one thing that keeps my talent and charismatic presence before the public.
What?
A second job. Elgarth called me last week to catered the shindig.
You got the food?
Yes, but so are all.
You'll have to excuse her. She just came over on the boat. Donuts. Do you have donuts?
I have several assorted aperitifs and hors d'oeuvres, splendid with the delicate aromas. A treat for each of the cultured palate.
She ain't got donuts.
I don't got donuts.
Is the food outside?
Yes, I brought my card in earlier, but I could use some help with the trays.
Doris, help Sarah.
Right this way. Try not to drool.
Now what?
Well, here's the plan. You get Miss O'Dell.
Wait a minute. What do you mean I get Ms. O'Dell? You make it sound like a bonus. It isn't, is it?
No, I mean you watch her. Make sure she doesn't go into Moon's office.
Why don't we just lock the door?
You know we can't do that. You know it only locks from the inside. Do you want to stay in there with him?
So I keep the baker's wife out of there.
Right. Kitty, you get Sarah.
So what do I say to her?
Tell her anything. I don't care. I'll work Upshaw.
You work up what?
Upshaw. Lionel Upshaw, the author.
Oh, yeah. He's so confused.
Yeah, well, just wait.
Do you have the list of the other guests?
Wait a minute. Here it is.
Okay. Get on the phone. Call as many as you can. Tell them that it's been called off, postponed, anything.
Okay.
I still think we should get him out of there.
We went over that already. How could we?
Well, I don't know. Why don't we... Hey, I have an idea. That carpet there brought it earlier. Do you think maybe it's big enough?
What? Just throw them on it and...
And then just wheel it around out.
Oh, that's great. What if somebody sees us?
I don't care. Come with a tablecloth or something and tell him he's late for surgery.
Maddie, will you get this stroll away from my delicacies?
What?
What if we hide the body in the workshop desk or throw it down the elevator shaft?
No, I'm saving the elevator shaft for myself.
Maddie.
And stay out of Sarah's aperitifs.
They had for what?
For cheese and crackers, you moron! Oh,
Oh.
what is he?
He's a critic.
Yeah, he eats like one.
So how's it going?
Give me a minute. So far, I've canceled one couple.
So you told him not to come?
No, I told them we were changing it to a charity benefit. They drop like flies.
Keep dialing. So you have
Sarah.
and I've got Upshaw. Well, I guess that means everything's covered.
The Stones Publishing Company?
Why?
Name's Bertha, Channel 3. Where do I set up?
Channel 3?
Yeah. Television? It's between 2 and 4, I guess. I never watched it.
I think I'm going to go look for Sarah now.
Channel 3?
We were expected, weren't we?
Well, we knew you were coming, but we forgot to expect you. Although I don't know why.
Oh. You didn't hear?
Hear what?
Hear what?
That, it's been canceled.
Canceled?
Yeah, well, you know how it is in the publishing business.
I don't even know how it is in the television business.
See? Same thing.
I think it's better calling on this one. Anyone in that office?
Yeah, but I don't think he'll hear you.
Oh, you don't want to use this office.
No, not this office.
No, that doesn't look a bit suspicious. Oh, hello, Mr. Rollins. Yes, I'm calling from the Wings Publishing Company. You know that party tonight?
This is, my boss's office, and he's, taking a nap right now.
Yeah, a real long nap.
Don't you have, like, a car phone in your hand?
Car phone? Lady, I'm lucky if I don't find my own video, please.
Don't they call that videotape? Film? Yeah, that's it, film.
Yeah?
Excuse me. I'm here.
Hello, Mr. Jeffers. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Jeffers. Were you planning on attending that party at the Wings Publishing Company? Oh, you were just leaving.
Who are you?
Who? Who am I? Why, I'm Helen Thorndyke, of course. Of course.
She always says that, but she's expecting someone to show her the throne.
No, could I speak Uh-huh.
She's the newscaster?
You could call her that. We never do.
Bertha, are you all set up?
Mrs. Jeffers, you see, oh, no. See, I'm calling from the Wings Publishing Company. And the thing is, we're shooting a scene with Mel Gibson in your neighborhood.
Gotta be working on it. Listen, this lady,
Name's Maddie. I'm the editor.
whatever, she says the whole clam bake has been called off.
Yeah, last minute thing. But, it's been postponed, canceled. We're definitely not doing it.
Maddie, the boardroom's all set up for the party.
Oh, the party.
Oh, so you will be home. Yeah, someone will call you later. Thank you.
Should I help Doris with the decorations?
We don't have any decorations.
Well, we have that stuff left over from last Halloween.
I have an idea. Why don't we all pitch in and just send Doris to camp?
I think I smell a cover-up.
Something else. They won't let anyone to that office over there.
No cover-up. It's like this here all the time.
She says it's a lot like television.
I'm so sorry.
That's what I told her.
What?
Nothing.
Well, this thing is going to be just one of those boring, run-of-the-mill conferences. Nothing to get excited about, and definitely nothing to put on the 6 o'clock news.
A good reporter makes the story good. And only when that reporter's instincts back them up. I think I'll just hang around here and see what transpires.
Well, you're just wasting your time.
It's my time to waste.
A what? What did you say? A fire in the Fitzgerald building? Why, that's near here.
What? A fire? This'll really put me in good with the brass. Bertha, let's go.
Yeah, it just came over the phone. I bet it just started and nobody knows about it yet.
A fire? Oh, yeah. And I heard the fire marshal was really trying to crack down on that place, too.
You mean there's already been some controversy surrounding it?
Like quicksand.
Better get there. I'll be the first on the scene. Bertha!
Yeah. I bet there'll be people coming out right now.
Witnesses.
Yeah, witnesses. A lot of them coughing and gasping and fainting, too.
This is great. Bertha, let's go.
Now, you're sure you know how to get there?
Sure.
Ground for the craft. You can't miss it.
Right. Let's go.
Hey, where's the fire?
Donald!
You forgot about Donald, didn't you?
Out of my way. There's a fire in the Fitzgerald building. We have to get there pronto.
What?
I said there's a fire in the Fitzgerald building.
Where did you hear that?
It just came over the phone there. She just told us. She just...
I just came from the Fitzgerald building. Take it from me, there is no fire.
There's not.
No.
Fire, huh?
Did I say fire?
Okay, Miss Editor. What's going on around here?
Yeah, Maddie, we're supposed to meet. What happened?
You know, it's times like these I'm so glad you get to make all the big decisions.
What do you have in your hand?
Nothing.
Shouldn't there be a phone there?
Maddie,
Listen, Donald, this will all be explained later.
I thought so. What are you hiding?
Hiding? Nothing. It's just that...
Hold it. You're supposed to be filming this.
Oh, that'd be something to do.
No, really. This is all just part of our promotional campaign.
promotional campaign?
What sort of promotional campaign? And could you speak into my lapel?
Well, you know how these things run.
Maddie, I know you pretty good, and I can tell when you're hiding something.
Donald, do you have to be a reporter all of the time?
You're a reporter too?
I worked for the Herald 15 years.
Always a pleasure to meet another member of the Fourth Estate.
Yeah? I was the one who followed in and signed to your desk.
Then this is your story?
Well, I'm glad to see you two getting along so well. If you'll excuse me.
Hold it right there. Now what's this?
Yeah, Maddie, I've never known you to hold out on me before.
Oh, no.
Donald, I thought you'd be on my side.
Aha! If there's two sides, then there must be a story.
Everything's clear here.
Clear? What's he mean, clear?
Yeah, what's he checking for anyway?
Bugs! Microphones! He's from the White House.
Okay, you, what's the story?
Yeah, how come the White House is interested in this place?
What?
You said the place was clear.
Yeah, the ventilation.
The ventilation.
The assistant janitor.
The editor's gone!
Maddie?
Pull on it!
She must have locked it.
This is nuts.
Where's he going?
I don't know, but he's a phony, that's for sure.
How do you know?
Just then, when I grabbed him, I felt a pistol under his coveralls.
I knew it!
Sound the trumpets.
Lionel Upshaw, the man of the hour, has at last arrived. Was that today?
Mr. Upshaw, this is indeed an honor. We have a great celebration planned.
Great. Have you by chance looked up that word in the dictionary?
Well,
I thought there'd be people. A lot of people. You know, people.
well, the party's planned in our conference room.
Ah, and I bet that's where gathers the multitude of my fans. I'll give you 10 to 5.
Shut up. Mr. Upshaw, we're having a little problem today. And, maybe, if you could wait in here.
Don't try to hit us, buddy.
Listen, I don't work for the White House. Who told you?
Never mind the cover story. Why the rod?
The what?
It's being used.
Who are those people?
They're, interior decorators. They're hanging curtains right now, and that's why they needed the rod.
Well, they must be good if they just did the White House.
Only the best for the wings. That's why you're signing with us, right?
I guess so.
Well, we can wait in here.
You know, I wonder if I could get a job working at the morgue. I mean, it'd be a cinch once they find out I'm bringing them business.
Excuse me, is this the Wayne's Publishing Company?
We owe you money?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was afraid. Well, has something bad happened here recently?
What?
Like today, for instance.
What do you ask? And who are you anyways?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bobby June Nader. My fiance was supposed to pick me up at the airport, but he never showed up.
Your fiance?
He said that this was going to be a big day for him, and allowed us how he was going to be real busy. Still, he maintained that he would make time to come get me.
Your fiance is...
I told him I could get here on my own. Maybe we got our wires crossed. Anyway,
Please don't finish.
here I am, all set and ready to come. This is Elgoth Moon.
Oh, you said it.
Did you ever wish the day was over real bad?
Who told Sarah that Maxie's a critic? She's in there right now doing Lady in the Tramp.
That's Lady Macbeth.
Oh, yeah. I always get those two confused.
And she works here.
I've got some more potentially bad news.
Why am I not surprised?
Cheerleader.
That's the bad news. She says she's Elgar's fiance, Bobby June Lidecker.
We've definitely got to get her out of here.
I say we send it to the colony.
Good idea. Nothing but the best for the boss is intended. Ooh. What? What's wrong?
I just figured out that if she married the boss, she'd be Bobby June Moon.
I hate it when you think.
Bobby June, you were right when you said you're having a slight glitch in the program. A few problems today.
What kind of problem?
IRS audit.
Inventory backup.
Corpse in the office. What?
We need to get our inventory together so that we will have the proper papers ready for the audit.
And the corpse in the office?
Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on.
Oh, the corpse in the office. No, she didn't say corpse in the office.
Sounded like-
No, she said carpets. We're having carpet put in the main office.
Yeah, our boss.
Your late fiance.
Late?
This one ought to be easy. Well, seeing as he's not here yet, he's... Wait.
I got Upshaw in your office. I told him that we were going to spring him on the party at a specific time. And that way we can... Who's the Girl Scout?
You sure you want to know?
That bad, huh?
Maddie, this is Bobby June Lidecker. She's Elgar's fiance?
No, really, who is she?
The boss is intended.
You know, I can remember a time when flies landed in here and sat there, undisturbed, for hours.
Don't leave us now, Maddie.
Steam rose from hot coffee straight up. There was no wind to disturb it.
Maddie's gone away, hasn't she? I know the feeling.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I know I came at a bad time. So you just tell me what Elgoth is and I'll get out of your hair.
That's it. Must have been the boss's big announcement.
Hope I didn't spoil that, eh?
You two are crazy, that's what I think.
Don't try to change the subject.
You sure have been acting awfully peculiar.
I've been acting peculiar?
I've been acting peculiar? Yeah, and I know I've seen it somewhere before. Like on a wanted poster.
Okay, so you don't like Shakespeare. How about the life crisis?
What is that? Classic fuel and calories?
It's so rare to find a critic with a sense of humor.
I am not a critic.
Sure, sure.
Oh no, you didn't spoil anything.
I know why you clammed up. You recognized me, didn't you?
No!
You're just saying that to save your skin.
Lady, I don't know who you are.
Sure, we've heard that before.
Hey!
You know what I mean.
You know what?
What idea? Carrying a gun.
Dry cleaning.
There's dry
You're
cleaning.
going to get Oh, that's a likely story.
Well, I'm serious.
Any schmo on the street can come up with that idea.
Exactly.
Yeah?
I'm Melba O'Dell. I'm from First Federal. What's going on here?
Oh, we're interrogating someone. Could be national news, AP wire, like that.
Oh my. Oh my.
So you can see we're pretty busy.
This is horrible. Is it always like this?
Hey, can I get back to work?
I don't know. I don't work here.
I see. I see. Could you show me where Mr. Moon's office is?
Yeah, it's right there.
Thank you. You're most kind.
Where do you think you should go?
Maddie,
What?
I think we have a problem.
Oh no, I have everything under control.
Well, does the name Custer mean anything to you? We have definitely got a problem. I just
Sound the trumpets and roll out the red carpets. Lionel Upshot, the man of the hour, has arrived.
Upshot, he's here. Bertha, are you set up?
right. Get him over there.
On my way. No, Mr. Upshot.
At your service.
One moment of your time, if you'd be so kind. Bertha?
And rolling.
Hello, this is Helen Thorndike. I'm seen at the Wings Publishing Company. Tonight, the company will take on their most celebrated and talented client, Mr. Lionel Upshot.
I agree with everything you said.
In the midst of this party, however, there are several odd characters and some suspicious goings-on. Can you tell us anything about that?
No, I can't. My new play, entitled Done In, is my most surprising whodunit to date.
And I'm sure all your fans would love to see the signings of the contract.
Of course.
Here's a pen.
But where's Elgarth?
What'd you hear?
Well, while they're ironing that out, let's talk to some of the party's other guests. And you, sir, are?
Not to know so.
And you're here because?
They want me to figure out how to hide a body.
A body?
Maddie, you still haven't answered me. Where is Elgarth?
It's Mr. Moon. He's dead.
And you heard it here first, Channel 3, and I'm Helen Thorndike. Easy to explain.
Oh yeah, this ought to be interesting.
You can explain all this. You can explain having someone from the White House checking for bugs.
You can explain passing me off as a critic.
You can explain a dead body in the office.
This better be good. Well, I figured someone would say it.
Well, it better be. If you'll just give me a chance. Chance nothing. I don't know what kind of game you're running here, but I, Helen Thorndike, Channel 3 News. You're not filming!
Ready when you are.
You! That's it. Don't you get it?
Huh? What's it?
Do I have to explain everything?
Well, I think it might be a good idea.
Well, we're having a promotional party to advertise our newest client, right? And what better way to advertise a murder mystery than with a new murder? Get it?
You want me to call the Yellow Pages?
No. I get it. Now we have to solve the murder.
I bet I'm missing a lot here.
Yeah. I bet you are. Would you like me to go over the clues so far, boss?
Go ahead, Kitty.
Now then, Elgarth Moon has been in his office all day. Now it's up to you to figure out who has been in there and who murdered him. And go.
Isn't this a bit old hat?
Well, I'm saving you for the pièce de résistance.
Of course.
Look at you. It's better than
What's this? Don't even get to the game. The body, in quotes.
Not part of the game. Figure the police have already taken the body away.
That's not fair. I want to see if Elgarth can act in these different
wouldn't be surprised.
Well, you're on your own now. Listen, this should be a snap for you news reporters.
Oh, sure.
Of course.
Right.
Why don't you talk to the lady who last saw the body?
Yeah.
Good idea. I'm gonna go find the child. It's gonna be a long ride.
You're telling me.
So this is why y'all acted so scary when I first got here.
Right. We couldn't tell you any more than we told the rest of them. It wouldn't be fair. Now would it?
I guess not.
Could I borrow you for a minute, Maddie?
There's food and drink in the conference room to quench your destructive appetite.
What are you doing? Do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah. It covers us for acting suspicious. And fits all the facts that they know. And it gives us time to think.
And breathe.
I still think this is insane.
Well, think about this. One of these people here knows that this is not a game. That's the person that we have to find.
Yeah. It'll be their turn to act suspicious.
Right. Circulate around and see who's acting nervous. Especially tell me if anyone leaves.
Right.
Are we clear on everything?
Just a couple of loose ends. I can't believe you point out the ridiculous accent.
The more ridiculous, the more they believe it can't be put on.
You'll have to explain that to me sometime.
Just let me know what you need from me.
Right.
Do you have your gun with you?
A couple of those reporters spotted. I bluffed them, told them I moonlighted as the night watchman. What's the point of those two reporters anyways?
Oh, beats me. They got some wild idea in their heads about spies in the White House. Go figure. You two know each other?
Oh no, I was just inquiring as to where I could do my thing.
What thing?
Why, this of course.
I was just about to show Miss Lydecker the conference room.
Listen, I'm telling you exactly what I saw. He was just sitting there in his chair. What was on the desk in front of him?
Was he ruffled up in any way, or did he look fairly neat?
I don't remember.
Maddie, this isn't going to work. This murder, you're not doing it right.
Well, sorry. This is kind of like on-the-job training.
He's right. Don't we even get to look at the scene of the crime?
Well, I don't see how.
Oh, but you must. Allow the players to see where the victim died, what was on his desk, the cup he drank out of, the condition of the room. It's all part and parcel of the genre, you know.
Oh, we are.
We are?
Yeah, it's just that it's not time for that yet. First, I thought we'd get some of the contracts signed.
You mean now?
Of course.
But I thought I was to be the pièce de résistance.
Yeah, but what I need now is a little more peace and a little less resistance. The thing is
that Elgarth is just being rude, and I think I shall go in there right this minute and tell him.
no.
Why not?
Well, you might disturb something.
You mean for the game, I won't touch a thing. I just want to talk to the man.
Well, you can't. Because it's time. It's time, everyone. It's time to visit the scene of the crime.
Now? We're all going in there now.
Yeah, but first we have to move the body. Can you go to the curtain, Sarah?
Right.
I thought you said we're supposed to assume the police have already taken the body away.
Ah, never assume.
Those were your exact words.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, this is a murder, right?
Right.
And what do people do when they're involved in a murder?
They act suspiciously.
Oh, great. Just bring Alan in there, and then we'll wheel him out.
What?
Go on!
Maddie, I still don't understand. Who are the suspects?
Everyone. Everyone at this party are the suspects. One of them is the murderer.
Have fun.
Well, this is a very strange party, I must say.
Murder is a strange business.
Yes, it's just that kind of talk. And this business about all of us being suspects, why would I be a suspect?
You, my dear lady, would be the primary suspect.
Me? How is that possible?
You discovered the body.
Yes, but I...
Mr. Upshot is right, Miss Liddell. You're a definite suspect. But who can we eliminate?
Well, First, we must establish if he was killed in that room.
Oh, I think that'd be a safe assumption. I've covered my share of murders, and I'd say, maybe 1 out of 20 actually involve moving the body.
All right. Then we must find out who had access to that office while he was in there.
That rules me out. This is the first time I ever set foot in this place.
Yes, but we only have your word for that.
Oh, I see a point.
What about, what is it? The reason?
Motivation?
Yes.
Like Mr. McShane here, I've covered my share of murder cases, and in them there is one consistency. That is, they're all inconsistent. One is never like another, and that goes for motives as well. I once wrote a play where the victim was murdered simply because he had stolen his neighbor's newspaper.
Subscription to murder.
You've heard of it. I am indeed flattered.
Yeah. The newspaper had this special code, which contained secret government plans, which, when detailed out for anyone with an analytical mind, would cause a rift between the two warring powers, which of course were ready to pay a handsome ransom for their return, until the nosy neighbor, missing his own daily, sneaked next door and stole it.
Right, I was afraid they might give away the plot.
You know, it's like they say, about things happening so fast you don't have time to realize what you saw. And something like this, I mean.
Also in a good play, like one of mine, the clues are given to the audience in the dialogue, usually in the first act.
Well, okay. You can all go in.
Well, I didn't do it, so that eliminates one suspect.
Says you.
He's really playing this to the death, isn't he?
You have such a way with words, you writers.
Yes.
You know, this is really quite exciting.
We can't keep this up all night.
I know that. I'm just looking for something.
What?
I'm looking for someone who doesn't want to play the game.
Oh, that'll never work. Everyone's acting suspicious.
Especially Bobby June.
What? What'd she do?
Nothing, that's just it.
Well, what's wrong with doing nothing? Doing nothing is one of my best things.
When Miss Odell burst out of there yelling that Elgarth was dead, Bobby June didn't react. I mean, here her fiancé's just been found dead and she doesn't even flinch.
Aha! What? What? Aha!
I don't know. But it must mean something. Listen, let's just get the body out of the lobby.
Why don't we put him in my office? Well, I guess that'll be a good idea. I mean, who knows? There could be a million other dead bodies in there.
Just go.
I hope we get to go home soon. How come? Because a friend of mine just called and Mel Gibson's shooting a movie in their neighborhood.
You're not gonna do something stupid and try to solve this thing, are you?
It's an idea.
It's a dumb idea. Doris thought of it.
Look, this is all going to hit the newscasts, papers, etc., right?
So?
So it's one thing to have a murder here. Bad news, mostly. But it's another thing to solve that murder. Now that's sensationalism.
Maddie,
Well, Elgarth himself would approve.
we've got 85 people here tonight, including 2 news reporters and a mystery writer. You think you can do better than them?
Well,
And what about Lionel Upshaw? I say we get his signature first, then Ms. Odell's, and then bring the police in.
what? Who would be a prime suspect?
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you. You don't want to play the game.
Oh, Maddie, I don't believe this. I used to work at the police department, remember? I mean, I was gonna murder someone. I would certainly come up with a better scheme that wasn't so obvious.
Unless, of course, you wanted to make it look like somebody else did it. Then you would make it so obvious.
Maddie!
I'm sorry. That's the way they talk in these things. Listen, here's the plan. We get the signs out of the way, and then we close shop.
Okay, but how do we stop this game?
Well, somebody has to solve it.
All right, but it can't be any of us. We're staff.
Right. Somebody has to solve it. So, wait a minute!
Now what?
Just something I heard earlier. Listen, go in there and get Upshot. Tell him that Mr. Moon had to go home sick or something.
So sick you can't play a corpse.
Go on. Go. Okay. We get the contract signed out of the way. Then we get the loan.
Excuse me, please. might have a few questions to ask.
I'm just so flustered right now.
Too late.
What?
What questions?
I was just wondering, in the spirit of the game, you understand, who would have motive for snuffing out my intended?
Oh, anyone. It could have been a grudge by an employee, a mistaken identity, or greed from a loved one.
You mean he had a will?
Something like that. And where did you ever hear the phrase snuffing out?
Ah, on one of those TV shows. You know, the ones with cops and robbers.
And murderers?
You guys really get into this stuff, don't you?
We've got you-know-who squared away on the filing cabinets. Yeah, he's between accounts pending and special delivery.
Well, he won't be for it. He's got a lot to read. Here he is. What is the meaning of this? First, I can't see Elgar. Then I'm forced to play this ridiculous game, and now I'm dragged away from the game. For what purpose?
What color eyes do you have?
What?
Oh, it's just a little bet that Kitty and I have going. She says that blue eyes are clearer, and I say that brown eyes are clearer.
Clearer? What does that mean?
You know, better vision.
Why, they're brown, Maddie.
So they are.
I failed to see them.
Wait, now, you see, that's it. The step's not over yet. He can't see.
I didn't say that.
Well, we can put this to the test. Can you see this?
Well, of course.
I think we need proof.
Well, should he read it?
No. How about a little hand-eye coordination? You mean like walking and chewing gum? That's one they always stick me with.
Right. Just show up these naysayers and follow this line with your signature.
Well, of course, Oh, I get it. What I don't understand is why all the secrecy?
What secrecy?
Besides, I thought there was to be some sort of ceremony.
Well, we're going to stuff fire off a cannon?
Well, we could read parts of the script.
No!
Well, that's an excellent idea. I shall read from my latest opus.
Well, I guess we could make time.
I think it's a bit old-fashioned for so company.
Thanks. Kitty, go get the copy of Mr. Upshaw's script.
Conference?
It must be difficult being a playwright.
I think it's ever so bright.
Who made you choose this company anyways?
Actually, it was my agent's idea. I frankly was against it.
Maddie, we can't get Upshot scripts.
Why not?
Elgar still has it clenched in his hand.
What?
And he just won't let go.
And we don't have any other copies now, do we?
Where did everyone disappear to? My progress are starting to fall away.
Sarah, that is you, isn't it?
Lionel.
You two know each other?
Why, yes, we attended the same university drama club together. It was me, Elgarth, and Lionel, wasn't it, Lionel?
Why, yes, of
The
course.
Three Musketeers, eh?
Mr. Upshaw, about reading parts of your script. We were...
Well, on second thought, this game is so engrossing. Why don't we finish it first?
Oh, do you like the game?
Hey, I think we just found a great title for our next play, The Never-Ending Murder.
I'd like to hear this play.
Nonsense. You may read it when it is published. Don't want to give away too much now, do we? Now, about this mystery.
Yes, I was just going to bring it to a conclusion.
Oh, that ought to be good.
Is everyone through with the buffet? My in-laws are visiting and they eat like gypsies.
Just one moment. I was just going to implore you to help us out. You see, the main clue hasn't arrived yet, and without it, we can't possibly go on.
Well, what was the clue? Maybe we can find another one here.
I doubt it.
What was it?
A moose head.
I have one in the car.
Of course. Well, it's not only the moose head that's involved. We also need a rod and reel.
I just happen to have one of those in my trunk.
What do you have, a Winnebago?
Now, Maddie, you're hiding something. I just said that about the moose head to see if you can invent some other excuse. What is going on?
One moment. Okay, everybody, last chance at the buffet, and then...
What?
Well, then I give the startling conclusion to the murder mystery.
Oh, any end would be welcome.
Go on.
Right this way, our conference room. Plenty of food. The
Nothing like that. It's just that, well, I thought I'd let you in on what's really going on here.
I thought you were acting suspicious.
Suspiciously.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the thing is, everyone's been going out in and out of Mr. Maroon's office all day, and no one's been paying too much attention to him. And then I went in there about an hour ago, and, well, there he was, and here we are, and he's not. You get my point?
This from a lady who corrects my English.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is, we seem to have a killer among us.
Oh?
Well, it's not like we advertised for one. The thing is, Elgarth really is dead. Now, I know we should have called in the police straight off, but I knew we had the others to think of. And so we started this game. Well, I figured that the guilty parties would come forward, or that they'd make a mistake. But that hasn't happened. I kept thinking, well, maybe he'd leave. Hey, that wouldn't be the clever thing to do at all. Leaving, I mean. Not if the killer wanted to throw off all suspicion. Anyway, I knew we had no way of keeping him here once we found out who he was.
How do you know it's a he?
Figure of speech. Anyway, I knew we had no protection once he was exposed.
I have a pistol.
Oh, you don't have to keep playing. What was I saying?
About the killer playing along with the game?
That's it. I mean, if I was a killer, I would not only play along with the game, I would also push to find someone else guilty. You see my point?
Very clever.
But you see our problem. How could we find him? I kept thinking that he would make a mistake, or that Mr. Moon would leave a clue as to who did it.
And that hasn't happened?
No. At least not that I know of. Everyone's been playing along, but no one seems to,
What is it?
it's just something someone said.
Who?
I don't remember.
Well, what was it?
It was something about wanting to see the scene of the crime, where Mr. Moon was murdered. The cup he drank out of.
So?
So we never said anything about him being poisoned. How would they know anything about a cup? I think I just remembered who said it.
Very clever.
It was Donald.
No, it wasn't. Now then, you must be very discreet.
Yeah, we wouldn't want a gunshot going off now, would we?
Don't be so sure. You see, if this gun is fired against your body, the sound will be greatly muffled. I suggest you keep that in mind.
But what if someone comes out here and sees us? You with a gun on me, I mean.
Oh, you told me how to mess with that. This game, remember? You said there'd be a startling climax. Now get up.
But why? Why did you have to kill him?
You're so smart. What do you think?
Well, it has something to do with your play. And something that happened to you back at college. That's why you didn't want to read the script when you saw Sarah. She might know something as well as Elgar.
My, you're much too clever for the room. Come on, out the door.
But we can't just disappear.
Sure we can. After I dispose of you, very quickly I might add, I sneak back in here and continue with the game. After all, no one suspects me. No one knows I have a gun. And once I wipe it clean and get rid of it, well, you get the rest.
But what if Sarah figures it out as well?
One thing I've learned about writing plays, you take one murder at a time. You see, I know all the pitfalls.
Ah, here you two are. Listen, Miss Odell simply loves this game. I know for sure she'll sign the loan now.
Don't smoke, who cares?
Who cares? I knew it.
Knew what?
Well, I knew Maggie didn't have any dinner, and when she doesn't eat, she becomes so cranky.
Well, I must see how she's doing now, shouldn't I?
Yes, we must make sure she gets all the facts, mustn't we?
Well, we don't want to give away too much now, do we?
That's right, good girl.
You two have sure gotten to show me all of a sudden.
Well, you know the business, McShane. A playwright always works closely with his editor.
Yeah, especially when he's a big shot.
What are you yelling for, Maddie? I'm right here, and I bet I know who done it, too.
Oh?
Well, I bet I know who should have done it.
And who might that be?
Why, Miss Odell, of course. I mean, that would really cinch the deal, wouldn't it? The old battle axe would love it.
Yeah, she's a real pistol, isn't she?
Maddie, I warned you not to give away too much now.
Well, I don't want anyone to go off half-cocked.
Speaking of work, Donald, would you excuse us for a moment?
Wait a minute. Wait just one little minute here. What's all this about?
Stand back, sir. I shall not be responsible for the consequences. I have a gun on this suspect.
Yeah, he's got a gun. See the gun? He's got a gun.
Oh, I get it. Okay, Maddie, come clean. What do you know that you're not telling me?
Well,
That's just it. She's not telling you. She's not telling anybody. Right, Maddie?
you're not really going to use that thing, are you?
Only if I have to.
Donald!
Maddie, you really get in this thing, don't you? I never knew you were such an actress.
Well, all the world's a stage. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. You gotta see my editor. This guy's a real ham.
Okay, Chief, we have returned. I hope you come up with something good.
Yeah, I wasn't through eating. You're never through eating.
Everyone just stay where you are.
What?
I have
What
a
is
gun
it?
on this suspect.
Mr. Upshaw has a gun on her.
What?
This was your big idea?
Well, it wasn't my idea, okay?
It's just something I came up with at the last minute.
Oh, but this is so happening. I mean, the mystery writer is really the murderer. I can't see it.
This is all so lame.
That's just it. It's too obvious. I mean, look at him. This must be the scene where we're supposed to suspect the author, when in reality it's someone else entirely.
Yeah, but don't forget the double reverse. When we don't expect the most obvious, and he's the one who actually did it. It's a shame we don't have a butler.
Listen, everyone.
You know, but that would only work if we expected him earlier.
Earlier?
Well, strictly first act stuff.
I need to get out of here.
But you're forgetting the double reverse. Everyone knows this is first act stuff. So this, which would now be later in the evening, could work just as well.
Yeah?
Sure, we don't expect it now.
You know, he has a point.
And I got a gun.
Yeah, I guess it could work. It's a classic ending of sorts. I mean, it's a wrap-up.
Right, and it would work just as well at a party, see?
And to top it all off, the mystery writer / killer would sign a new contract to release a new thriller.
I don't believe this.
They can go on like this for days. Believe me.
Oh, now what?
You're just in time for the big finish.
You mean the author did it?
That's what we said. You know, it's the old double reverse.
Well, nothing succeeds like excess.
Maybe I should be filming this. Don't you be taping this?
Yeah, whatever.
Hold it. No cameras. Stop it. I've got a gun. Maddie, do you know how to say, I'm too young to die?
What's going on?
Oh, geez, that's funny.
Well, Upshaw did it.
My God, how did you know?
Well, he's got the gun on Maddie.
Okay, Upshaw, might as well give it up. It's all over now.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lots of you know.
Who, the janitors union?
Bad janitor.
Hold it.
Police.
What?
Elgarth Moon was murdered earlier today.
How did you know?
He called in earlier to have a plainclothes man at the party, security reasons. They figured that a police officer dressed as a maintenance man wouldn't draw any attention, so I got elected.
When you were in here earlier,
Exactly. I came in to inform Mr. Moon of the plan. When I got there, he was already dead in his office. I called in to find out what to do next. They told me to stay on, find out what I could. Lay low for a while.
Then I got called in to provide some backup. So I figured if I posed as Moon's fiance, it would rattle up a few suspects.
That's why you didn't react earlier.
Look, this is all well and good, but the fact remains you have no proof.
Oh yeah? Just coming up here to arrest you.
On who say so?
Elgarth Moons. You see, I figured he knew he was about to be murdered. So he grabbed the closest thing to him that would name his murder.
Upshaw's script.
So he was reading it when he died. That doesn't prove anything.
That's what you would think until you read the script later.
All it reads is the play's title.
The whole label. It reads Done In by Lionel Upshaw.
It must have had something to do with his script.
Quiet.
His script?
yeah, but what could be in his script? Kitty, you read it?
Yeah, it was a dirty job that somebody had to do.
Kitty!
Look, all I know is it's about some small town college where the comptroller gets killed.
Yeah, the Treasury comptroller. There was a scandal going around about dissipating grant money, and the comptroller was killed, but it was never solved.
Until now.
Wait, I don't get it. Why would Upshaw write a play about it and then have it published by someone who'd have recognized the crime?
That's just it. He did. I talked to him earlier. He said his agent set this up for him.
Are we through with the show and tell?
Upshaw, if you hurt her, they won't find enough of you to hang.
Shut up.
Give it up, Upshaw. You'll never get out of here now.
How do you figure?
That's why. I told you I was on to you. You called it in earlier.
You called it in? Why, you dirty son?
I got it! Meg! Are you okay?
Yeah, but I'm seriously considering a job change.
All right, Upshaw, it's all over now.
What's going on now?
You did it, dearie. You caught the murderer.
But you didn't let me tell you my solution yet.
Here he is, and you caught him. Good going, Tut.
You know, I think I like it better solid as nowhere.
It's a good thing you called us into the station.
Hey, you call it in. The sirens were coincidence.
Besides, it sounded more like a fire truck.
Fire truck? Oh no.
What's wrong?
Earlier when you said there was a fire, I called it in.
It's been like that all day.
What the hell? Might as well go film them anyway.
Are you sure you're okay, hon?
Yeah. It was sweet of you what you said before. Oh, except the laughing, of course.
Come on, Upshaw, we're going for a long ride.
Go write your stuff.
Shut up!
Been a great gig, kids.
Save your Confederate money.
Sure.
I solved it. I caught the murderer.
Yeah. Yes, you did. You and only you. Now, how about that loan?
Huh? Oh, of course. I may conduct tours through here.
Well, this has certainly been a bust. I get over here, we try and pull down a great story. The fire turns out to be a phony. The murder turns out to be a game.
You think we should tell her? Nah, let the donuts say we did. I'm going to go wash out my hose.
Maddie, can we get Mr. Moon out of my office now?
Sure. Bring him back in here.
I'll go start picking up the rest of the food. I'll tell my in-laws that the smorgasbord they can't spell anyways. I must run home and tell Jonathan. He thought this was going to be so dreary. But he's such a stick in the mud. I honestly don't know what we have in common anymore. Maybe I can come back sometime and you can tell me who did it.
You know, I knew I'd seen that janitor before. All those press conferences I covered at the police station. His face wasn't on a wanted poster, it was looking at a wanted poster.
Well, go on. This is where you rush over and comfort her, and then check on the fire department's false alarm.
Maddie, I was so scared after I was going to. Fire department false alarm? Be right back.
Thanks. Loads.
Here you go, the guest of honor.
Where should we put him?
How about behind the cat?
Isn't that a little bit in the way?
Girls, it's not a piano.
Well, I'm sure glad tonight's over.
I hate it when somebody says that. It's kind of like when they say, what else could happen now?
Yeah, that'll work. Move the dead body. Substitute a live one. Then he goes back to the scene of the crime where he opens a barrel of snakes. Now, the lion tamer, realizing that he's under suspicion, crawls out onto the ledge where the helicopter awaits.
Can he start before me?
think he has to.
He didn't jump yet,
JV.
I thought you asked me.
Then I just think I'm a junior. Yeah,
The big post, yes.
no, even though you think about it, the varsity team that should walk with girls and once we should down low.
Yeah! Just stop it outside.
Give me that. I'm under here.
Heads up!
Oh, that's good, AJ. Get clocked in the head. Don't turn around or nothing.
I know.
Shut up. He's trying to take out our players, man.
Oh, so we took 1, 2, and 3.
Go watch out.
I'll wait until I don't want to hit Ryan in the head.
I'll get it later.
Okay.
Okay. What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, what's out of your range?
Yes!
Nice toss.
Mark, you got 2 more kids.
Nice toss.
That went straight up in the air.
Oh, 6. Shocker. Get up, Ronnie.
You're not flooded on deck. Flash from the hole.
Yes!
Nice toss, Dave.
Nice that you're there, Chuck. You are there.
Chuck it, Dave. 110, baby.
That's 115 on top.
112.
Good throw,
Yeah, Dave! Woo! Come on, Provo. 118, big show, calling you. Nice toss.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
107.
4.
Oh my God, man.
Come on,
What's up?
He is.
Starts running, go ahead.
Jack, give me the pull. I'll give me the camera. I'll go up with the pull.
Yeah.
That'd be a wild shot, huh? You gotta get down here and
Yeah, get right in the pan.
We gotta get
Get right in the pan and go like that. Lie down right there. I'm serious. Do it upside down. It'll look really cool.
Just come on over here and get this shot coming in.
No, you do it like this.
You can watch it go off right here.
Before I get to go. Good. Go, Jared.
Yeah, get that one.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Okay, Jared, come on.
Where are you using our pole? Numbnut, why are you using our pole?
Oh, it's getting hot out here. It's getting real goddamn hot out here.
Oh my god.
Heads up. Jeremy, you want a good shot? Yankee flag.
Actually, you're doing incredibly well. Feel my nipple out.
Too much grip? Too much grip, huh? Ready? Yeah, like he's trying to throw him with that shit, man. Just stuck. Stuck you do like 90 feet.
I'm gonna back up with that.
That was good, Jaron. All right, bud.
I kicked it with my foot.
But it was nice. Now you get to do 9. Here it comes.
Oh shit, I forgot he was filming that ending. I got fucking dirt, man. Oh, I leaned on my calf. I hurt myself more.
All right, Dan.
More and more.
37, 38, 39, 40. Jared's 40.
Huh? No, yeah, you're gonna be able to reorder them again. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Here, is this yours? Heads up.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
shit and then go back on because it moves around, it rewinds us up a little bit. Just to make sure that it turns out.
Hi.
Come on now, sweetie kid.
They at least stayed to the end of the game. I might get in at the end.
Sean. Time! Come on now, sweetie. Come on, Sean, kid. Look, Sean. Come on, Sean, again. 4. Now sprint the second. Come on, sweetie. Say, Sean. Come on now, Sean. Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean, kid.
Come on, Sean.
Head there, John.
Come on, Sean, kid.
Come on now, Sean.
Asleep.
Come on, Sean, kid. Say, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Come on now, Sean.
Hold on. Good side, Sean.
Good eye, Sean.
Come on, Sean, kid. It's a run now. Yeah, sure. A few minutes.
Come on, Sean.
All right, Sean. Get in there.
One down!
Come on now, Jeff, kid. Go, Derek. Derek, come on now. Come on now, Jeff, kid. Come on, Dave. Strike one! There you go, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff, kid. Come on now, Jeff. Nice pitch, Jeffrey. Oh! Come on now, Jeff. Kid. Come on, Dave, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. 0-2. Jeff, come on now, Jeff. Kid. Come on, Dave. Ball! You ready? I knew it would happen. Let's go. Come on, make them struggle for it. Don't give them an easy one. Come on now, Jeff. Come on now, Jeff. Kid. Come on, Dave. Hold on!
Matt. Matt. Matt.
1 and 2.
You're not taping, right?
Okay, well, here, make it good. Thank you. Strike three!
That's good. That was good.
All strikeouts. So, Paul.
You're good. Struck out. I told you that. He's not going to take the sound of me talking to you, is he?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's everything.
What am I?
And the crowd. Right there.
Come on now, Jeff Kidd.
Or right behind us. No, there's some parents who move there. Usually we have a lot of people there. They sometimes did.
Come on, Ben. Come on, Ben. Now. Charge, baby. Nice and easy.
No.
Nice job. Good job. Good hustle, Matthew. What is he doing up here? Covering?
He's a catcher. He backs him up. I'll go tell him why she's playing River. Unless they're here to watch the JV game, I seriously doubt that.
Come on, Jeff Kidd.
Rip it, Greg.
Nice pitch, Jeff.
They play every other game. Every
Over two.
just about.
Come on, Jeff.
Now, this is the second game Jolin's down. But the other time, in Phil Eckert, when he was pitching, and then one of the other kids on the DH, Jolin's down.
You guys got DH?
Huh?
Not, did you guys got DH?
Not when Jeff's pitching. Jeff's the best.
What a two.
Jeff.
Mentor. He's the best hitter.
What does Francis doesn't play baseball?
No. Track.
Isn't it
Usually.
track?
Well, that's because his parents wouldn't let him. Nice job.
Yeah, I was just thinking, that's what I was thinking.
He's got to make a quick decision. Come on, Z Kid. Come on now, Matt Kid.
Hold on here, Matt Kid.
Good eye now.
Hey, if he eats it, I don't
Hey,
care.
Matt.
Now I got you expecting bases and clear ups, 2 outs.
Come on, Matt.
Throws it and he'll score.
Come on, Matt. Come on,
He
Matt.
gets the ball.
No jogging.
Come on, Matthew. Come on, Matthew. You're up. You're up.
Watch out.
No.
Go, guys. Come on now.
Hold on.
Good eye, Ed. Good eye, Ed.
You guys watch Henderson. First baseman, that guy was. It's like this. He goes. He starts to break towards second, and he goes. And he still gets back. I couldn't believe it. What an action that guy.
All right, Eddie Kid.
Guys have freaking putting it on. He hit so much.
Back. Then he goes.
Then he stepped for a second. He still get back.
And in the first pitch,
steal, okay, so I can get it.
he had like 40 seconds.
Where's the pitcher?
It's still.
Come on, Eddie Kid.
This catcher's got him down.
Come on, Ed. What he did, delayed stealing. He's going
Good eye, Eddie.
Good eye, Eddie Kid.
Watch the
Bruce.
Watch the pitcher and
He had it by a mile. Come on, Eddie Kid. Come on now, Eddie Kid. Sort of like the way I,
Go ahead.
Ball three. Down. Hey.
Thanks for telling me.
I heard him say he's going. But
Strike one.
Come on, Eddie. You guys let the ball tag. All right, Eddie Kid.
1 and 2. I mean 2 and 1. 2.
sorry.
They pick it up on the camera.
It was
Come on
too
now,
much
Eddie
fun.
Kid. Come on, Eddie Kid. Hey now, Eddie Kid.
Come
on now, Eddie.
Hold 2.
Good eye, good eye. Yeah, 3-0.
2 and 1.
What? Hey, it should be ball 4.
That was ball 4.
What do you have?
Oh my God.
He threw 5 feet. It's not even worth arguing because we got it on tape. You're not kidding.
Ball 3.
We got it on tape now.
He should be walking right now.
It says 3-0.
Now it's
Please freaking tape, man. The guy made a mistake.
Come on now, Eddie Kid.
Ball 4.
Yeah, it's ball 6. There you go.
Oh, wait, gross.
Good job, Andy. Kid. Nice job, Andy. Nice job.
You could tell Wright didn't see it. You could tell Wright didn't see it. It's kind of a reverse nickname.
It's there, Kyle.
Yeah, you got it.
Who's Kyle number 1?
Come on, Kyle.
Yes.
That's cool.
Hey, Andy, you're breaking up 2, right? Come on now, Kyle. Come on,
Kyle, kid.
Kyle, kid.
My back is actually.
Yeah, you need a back.
I have a bad back.
Yeah, no, you get a bad ass too.
Well, no, my aunt. I think my jock strap
Come on
is
now,
twisted.
Kyle.
And it's hard when I sit twisted.
Get off, Eddie. Nobody hold it.
Heads up.
You guys got to be careful.
I'll get it.
Just the man with the camera.
I ain't standing there.
Chris.
Yeah. I thought he was going to come.
Nice catch. Come on now, Kyle.
Get off, nobody, Eddie. Nobody. That's right, baby. Come on now, Kyle.
I missed it by like about
Get off. Get off.
Good cut. Let's
Hey,
go.
it's not quick.
You got me in the stomach. So I quit this match.
He looks like
Like a second
he was
Real laughing at him.
Nice, cool.
crawling the second in the bag. He was there.
Kyle.
Come on now, Kyle.
Come on now, Kyle, kid.
Oh, that's on camera.
Way to
Way to stay alive, Kyle. Way to stay alive.
Put it on me and let me tell you that. I gotta take a crap.
You say, Kyle?
I gotta take a double. I just never shut up with that, man. I gotta dump. I gotta take a dump. We're dead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Get off. Get off.
Come on, Benji, kid.
Say, Betty.
Come on, kid.
Got 2
You can sit
outs
on the
now.
bench if you
Get
want.
some
It's
depth,
okay.
Eddie Perlick at second.
Chris, are you injured?
You can score in a
No,
single.
you just
Time.
Tell him you can play second base.
Huh?
Tell him you can play second base.
Deal. Why? Oh, because he's playing Jeff?
No. No, it's everybody plays, like every kid in the team.
Hold on.
Second, that's what I used to play.
Huh?
I says, that's what I used to play.
Second.
That's what the kids that know want to play.
Right. That's what I played.
You didn't have an arm? I got a cannon. Fortunately, I don't use it much, I think.
Strike one.
Come on, Benji, kid.
I threw a kid out going to third one time.
Come on, Ben.
There's a guy in second base with no outs. Hit to the third baseman. Caught it, looked at him, kid stopped.
Come on
threw to
now,
first,
Ben, kid.
Caught it, got the guy out at first.
go,
then
Benji.
Third, got him out.
Say, Betty. Strike 2.
In at the knees.
Come on, Ben.
In at the knees.
42.
Pinch runner. Just the back.
Come on, Ben. Protect, Ben.
Pinch runner. Video you.
You should go around with their faces.
Hmm?
With their faces.
Well, I would, but, you know.
Oh, what?
I would.
Guys, you gotta be even with the bench.
Batting, like, I don't want their
Jeremy,
back. When I was at the
get that.
No,
Just
came
kind
in.
of.
Came in.
Don't worry about it. Yes, foul. Third tip, foul. 10-1. 2 strikes, wild pitch.
Oh, good.
Strike! Go, go, go! Going, going! Good job, Kim! 11! Good backup, Mayor! Come on, boys! Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris! Make it go! 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 Run!
after rewinds. So play record.